not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking out of hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And facing him, it's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 107. So here is Saul. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Thank you, Todd. Right. You know what? Outside, it's hot. Inside, it's roasted.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. They threw the hook. Well done with that counter shot. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this.
Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Get back out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
This round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
You were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only 1 round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Right, let's go out.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter-puncher's my favourite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which fighter will say no mas? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And that hook misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Great round. Great round.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Threw the left uppercut, but it missed. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I love that. That jab is slick.
So what are you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back.
Hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Behind your jab, basic. Just get in with him.
Here we go to the 4th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Beautiful counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Don't want to trade shots. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Nice counter. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alvarez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Can't score with that jab. It's all offense all the time. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And shoot. These two fighters are made for one another. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. This is the beginning of round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab slightly off target. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter shot. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to this.
You had everything.
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep them for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
His stamina is off the charts. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You on two.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. That's so much Sugar Ray in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns.
Don't start talking now. You've been getting fucked up the whole fight. You about to go down, homie.
Last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And they block the right uppercut. Counter punching. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Holding nothing back here in the round. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut.
I swear this game be cheating for Alvarez, man. Been pounding you out all fight, man.
Let's watch it again one more time. That's lights out right there. Are you okay?
This game be cheating for Alvarez, man. That's why I pick his blockhead ass. Looking like a fucking low-budget Steve from Minecraft ass motherfucker. That's some bullshit right there. Go back, look at the gameplay, man. You'll see who was winning that fight all fight. You gotta cut all my shit. His whole forehead bleeding, split wide open. He got a Mario head. He need to break bricks with that shit. Those judges wildin'. Judge number 3 is wildin'. Judge number 3 was smoking some DAP or something. They need to put that shit in Alvarez stats. Blockhead. You can hit that shit, but it's like hitting a brick. That motherfucker got a head like a football player. You know how football players got them weird ass, big ass blockheads and shit? Like they fucking had form inside that helmet and shit. Like his name Silky Slim. Silky, is that you? Man, where's my motherfucking money?
In the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an
atmosphere! This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Super Sonic.
I gotta beat this guy's ass. I got robbed that last fight. I was beating the shit out of Alvarez all 8 rounds. Then all of a sudden, the last couple rounds, he started knocking me down and shit. I'm like, oh, look at this bullshit. Silky Slim. He came in with his rainbow drawers on. He came in a rainbow skirt. Is he supposed to be Jamaican? I'm just saying.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America.
Bud got his I don't give a fuck hair on right now. You got a ponytail. You know you about to lose, bro.
Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska. Here is
Man, he got the black Air Forces on too. Oh shit. Trouble, bro. You in trouble.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night.
Yeah, that dude look like me though. Yeah, why you looking at me? Look at him, look at him. Oh shit, that's crazy. Let me stop. I'm just kidding.
Defense is not an option for these two. That punch landed. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, You know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Punch, counter punch. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round.
I like that round.
I take it back. That motherfucker ugly. He don't look like me. He just tall like me.
Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to
He got pretty hair like my hair.
and style it out. Get on the back foot.
I got that black people hair.
Be smart, pop until your legs
That long, luxurious shit. I want people to be like, I got that Indian in me. No, you don't. You got black people here, stupid ass. Anyway.
So much for boxing. This is this fight. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Got him there. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. You know the What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
That was a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You'll take that confidence away.
Nah, he was like that motherfucker that played Wolf.
So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a scoring blow. That jab doesn't find a home. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Well done with that counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen this.
Great work, I love it.
Back at it in round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being used. They're the size of an average man.
Nice counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. Hey, those punches add up. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Beautiful counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. This is with the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
But, Bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Well, he's had enough, and he is going to quit. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
All the creative characters got a disadvantage, man. They too slow. They got to do something. Mid-fight, they're done.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches, you can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And he scores with the counter. Do you believe what we are seeing? We'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. And there's the bell to start round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Brilliant hook there. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. The jab doesn't quite connect. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance.
On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Good punch. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to... There's the bell to start round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then Put the pressure on.
Right hook misses. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter shot. Good punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to...
Go out there and let's reset.
Let's start the sixth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That punch landed. And down goes Jones Jr. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you continue.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. That'll be a 10-8 round for... And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, and they're back at it again here in round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. Counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. A swing and a miss with the right hook. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
There's a counter shot. Miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing
I gotta download that Battlefield shit, yeah. Not too big on Battle Royals, but I like Battlefield. It might be fun. This shit is tripping right now, yeah. I'm gonna start the stream over, yeah. Try this shit real quick. This shit get me down. Smoke my damn J. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta start this shit over. Give me a second.